want to speak directly to the hearts of many single people who are intentionally waiting for the right partner. Not just any old partner, but the right one. I mean, the one that comes with peace, companionship, respect, and a meaningful future. While waiting, there is a feeling that so many people experience and often do not talk about openly, and that is the feeling of loneliness. As a matchmaker who interacts with singles every single day, I see this reality very closely. I speak with successful professionals, business owners, intelligent men and women who have built a beautiful life for themselves. Yet, sometimes, quietly, they admit that there are moments when they feel very lonely. Listen, loneliness doesn't mean that you're weak. It doesn't even mean you're desperate. And it certainly does not mean something is wrong with you. Oh no. It simply means you're a human being. You're human. Human beings were created for companionship. We were not designed to do life completely alone. So when you desire someone to share your thoughts with, someone to laugh with, someone to come home to after such a long day at work, that desire is completely natural, is valid. But one of the first things I always help singles understand is this: being single is not the same as being lonely. Do you know that? There are people who are married today and still feel very lonely because there is no emotional connection, no understanding, no real partnership. And there are also people who are single, but their lives are very full. They have peace, purpose, friendships, and a strong sense of identity. Now, let's talk about why loneliness can sometimes become stronger during your waiting season. One major reason is societal pressure. You know what I'm talking about? We live in a society where marriage is often seen as a measure of success. Once you reach a certain age, people begin to ask questions. Family members begin to worry. Friends start pairing off. Suddenly, it begins to feel as if everyone else is moving forward while you're still standing still. Another reason is comparison. Of course, social media is not even making things easy at all. Social media has really amplified this greatly. Every day you scroll on social media and you see engagement photos, anniversaries, romantic vacations, and couple goals everywhere. What people often forget is that social media really shows the full reality of a relationship. It shows only the highlight moments, not the struggle behind the scene. And when you constantly compare your life with the curated moments from other people's lives, loneliness can begin to grow. But one of the biggest dangers of loneliness is the kind of decision that it can push you to make. Loneliness can make a person rush. It can make someone ignore warnings. Warnings that would normally have been very obvious. It can make someone tolerate behaviors that they once promised themselves that they would never accept. I have seen people settle for relationships that lack respect, lack commitment, lack emotional maturity, simply because they were tired of waiting. And the truth is this: loneliness is uncomfortable, fine. But let me tell you that going into the wrong relationship can actually be far much more painful. Being with someone who doesn't value you, someone who creates confusion, someone who drains your peace. That kind of situation can damage your confidence, your emotional well-being, and even your sense of identity. So, this waiting season, as difficult as it may sometimes feel, should not be wasted. In fact, this your waiting season can actually be one of the most powerful seasons of your life if you use it well. This is the time to build a full life that is not dependent on another person to feel meaningful. So, here is my advice to you, of course, as your matchmaker and your certified relationship coach. Develop strong friendships, invest in your growth, develop your purpose, build emotional maturity, learn how to communicate effectively, understand the kind of partner that you truly want and the kind of partner you are also becoming. Because one important truth about relationship is this: the kind of partner you attract is often connected to the level of emotional awareness and maturity that you carry. And that is why I always encourage singles not to isolate themselves. Loneliness grows stronger in isolation. But when you surround yourself with supportive community, healthy conversations, and people who share similar values, the waiting journey becomes much easier. This is also one of the reasons communities like Maggie's Love Lounge exists. Not just to connect people, but to guide singles, educate them, and help them approach relationships with wisdom and clarity. So, if you're single and you sometimes feel lonely while waiting for the right partner, I want you to remember something very important. Your life is not on hold. Your value has not reduced. Your story is still unfolding. The waiting season is not a punishment. Sometimes it's preparation. The preparation for the right partner, the right connection, and the kind of relationship that would not only bring companionship, but also peace, respect, and emotional safety. And when this right person eventually enters into your life, you will be very grateful that you did not rush, that you did not settle, and that you allowed yourself to grow into the person you were meant to become. That will be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I am Ifedayo Ifedi Maggie, popularly called Maggie the Shakara Matchmaker. I'm a certified relationship coach, professional matchmaker, certified mediator with a background in psychology. And if you're single and responsible and searching for a serious relationship, you might want to consider applying for membership into Maggie's Love Lounge matchmaking community. This is a curated space for responsible singles who are professionals, businessmen and women, working class men and women who are actually ready for love. If you have not subscribed to this channel or followed this page, what are you waiting for? Come on, do that right away because we have a lot to do together, okay? Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. It's not a goodbye, but it's a bye for now.